Hello beautiful humans and welcome to the Awakened Studio. Today I have a beautiful scalp oil already sitting in my hair and I'm going to show you some beautiful techniques that you can utilize with your crystal comb. So I'm just going to grab the beautiful red jasper crystal comb today. It's beautiful burnt Aussie earth stone. So we've got three sides to a crystal comb, and how I've particularly designed this comb is so you've got a short side, a long side that are both soft, and then you've got your tooth comb side. So the reason we have this is because we can actually get into the scalp a lot easier and with a lot more fluidity, which is what we want. We've got beautiful points on it and just a certain amount of gap that you can glide the hair through easily, but it also allows us to work through the fascia and support the release of tension through the scalp, which is the whole idea of these techniques, is we're supporting releasing tension, releasing stress, therefore supporting the body as a whole. So we're going to use this really simply today. So if you've had your scalp oil in, you can let your hair down. We want to release tension in the scalp. So if you're someone who wears their hair up a lot, think of these techniques as a really great way to release tension from your scalp after pulling your hair tight. If you wear your hair in braids lots, if you wear it up in a ponytail a lot, if you are a dancer, runner, sports person, anyone who just pulls their hair tight, look at these times with these beautiful scalp rituals, these beautiful beauty rituals as a way to release tension from where you've been holding tight through the scalp. So we're just gonna do two really simple techniques today. We're gonna do a flow technique that is simply just working the scalp oil into the scalp. So this is something you would do if you're leaving it in overnight before bed, or this is something you could do before you go and give your hair a really good wash, which is what I'm going to do today. So you're using a nice flow movement from the front of the head and the front hairline to the nape of the neck. This is all we're doing today. This is technique 1. So we're just flowing back. And you can press into the scalp. What you'll find over time is that the crystal combs all have a different vibration and frequency, and they actually sing through the hair. So this has got quite a lot of a deeper sound than, say, the clear quartz or the amethyst. And that makes sense when we're working with the lower base chakras with this particular crystal. So we're just flowing it back, and you can feel where you're holding tension. You'll start to notice and start mapping your scalp where you have particular areas. And just a nice flow. You can do this for 3 to 5 minutes. 50 to 100 strokes is ideal. And we're just opening up not only any physical tension that we're holding, but we're also opening up through those energetic lines. Once you've done about 50 to 100 strokes, we're now going to work with the nape of the neck. And all we're doing here is we're working our way the same way, but we're working through the back. So this actually supports the vagus nerve when we're going up through the back of the neck. And we're applying slight pressure, but we're not digging in with any level of depth today. This is just 2 flow techniques that you can work through. So we're going from front to the nape and then nape up to about the crown. So you're just working these 2 techniques. So we're working with the 4 quadrants of the head here. And you'll start to feel if there's a particular side of the head or if there's a particular quadrant in the head that holds more tension than others. And we just keep slowly working that through. You can do this for between 3 and 5 minutes as well. You've got yourself like a 10-minute ritual here that you can do. And then whether you're going to wash your hair now or whether you're going to leave it in for another hour or so, you can braid your hair in a nice plait and go about your day. So just keeping it nice and loose so we're not re-tightening the hair too much. We're not pulling it back, we're just simply leaving it in a manner that it can breathe, that scalp can just soften, and that you're releasing any tension that you're holding through your head, through your mental body, through your emotional body, and through your energetic body. I'll see you next week.